little bit does add up after a while.
Yep, Ole moving once again to the mid lane and retreating back to top and then coming back to mid.
Yeah. I mean, right now, that absent Ole is definitely becoming quite transparent. I think Refrain, in some ways, should know what's happening, and that's why he's just waiting here.
We've got 3 people here. Maple has been stunned already.
In. What's going to happen here? Dinter's in a bit of trouble. He's already going back. We've got Meganar coming in here. Stake does
pick up the first blood.
Indeed.
What a turnaround teleport from Stake. That was incredibly smart teleport from him.
Indeed. Now, that I must admit, that's the first time I've seen Meganar get a kill, and I had no clue the portrait changes.
Yeah.
Wow. That was basically that was the appropriate call, just not going where he didn't have vision, of course. In his own jungle, but Toyz getting caught out here just a little bit, throwing down now the ulti, trying to stay alive a little bit longer, and stunning. The plays are real.
Dinter's
as the Skyfall comes in and Dinter picks up the first kill for
That was
HKE.
crazy. I was gonna say such a great dark binding done by Sword Art, but the flash saving Toyz there and Dinter's ultimate coming in is just wow. Just decimating them.
Yeah, I mean that three-way stun
and pressure from yoeFW.
That's true, and now they're regrouping in mid. Toyz actually overextending here. He does kind of extend his ulti in that regard. Stake dives in on him. It's a 1-for-1 exchange, and at this moment, it looks like NL might have a chance of getting Stanley out of the game. He keeps on going with the missile barrage. Maple getting a little bit exposed here will break off.
JJ getting hit by Sun. I guess it's because they, well, as Ra have been saying, they want people focus on objectives and team-based things. And
boy, like this you mean? Ole diving in on top of Stake, and it looks like that backfired immediately. Chilling Smite going down onto
Sonic Wave connecting.
Refrain is now struggling to pull himself back together. It looks like he will be taken down. Toyz going in with the ulti as well, and now Sword Art looks as though he is going to help NL pick up another kill. That was 3 for 1.
I was wondering. He's gone ahead and started the red buff without Refrain, because there's no need for that nonsense of tanking the dragon when you are this far ahead.
Just as Hong Kong Esports gets 4 of them together. Wait a minute, Ollie's getting caught out. He's forced to rocket jump out as he is ignited. NL going in with the, ulti coming out from Toyz. NL does go in and cause as much damage as he can, retreating while simultaneously missile barraging. We've got a Stake diving in on this. Smite going down on top of Maple. And it looks like this was a 3-for-3 exchange, and it's still continuing. Stanley Janya's Hourglass, but that's typically the, how do I say this? That Janya's Hourglass.
Extending the inevitable.
Right. Extending the inevitable, let's put it that way. But at this point, he's the one who's ahead in this situation. He's got 3 kills, 0 deaths, 3 assists, and here comes the Skyfall. This is going to be a real team fight. Sword Art getting caught out in the front end of things, but now it looks like that has kind of backfired on the entire Hong Kong Esports team. That's Dinter and Toyz both gone, followed by Ole, and it looks like it may not cost them 1 turret, but 2 turrets and possibly an inhibitor.
Oh yes, and this is not looking too hot for HKE Esports. They're currently, as we speak, losing their inhibitor.
And if it's not going to be the top lane, I feel like it's going to be the bottom.
Yep, Stake is just relentlessly putting pressure up here. Dinter's
going down. Stanley's all alone, activating the Janyas, but there's no turret to protect him. There's only Ole to support. Toyz comes in to back him up as well, but now the plays coming in from the side. Sword Art throwing the...
yeah, and with that Triforce, of course, every time Corky uses
Solar Flare, the reinitiate coming down, and this looks like a fight that HKE Esports may be able to take. Double Janya's now going down. Toyz is trying to get out of there. He doesn't quite do it, and now here comes the vengeance from our yoeFW. We've got NL diving in there, picking up 2 player kills, and of course, Refrain coming in. This is
looking like it's game.
Yeah.
So we're probably going to be seeing a game number 5.
Unless we can see an epic turnaround. Yeah, game number 5. This has been 2 wins straight up.
Yep, so it's a 2 back-to-back wins for both teams, and now it's the 5th and final game of the final.
Right. This is all for 40,000.